Hey, and welcome to Tax Talk with the Tax Queen. My name is Heather Ryan. I am also known as the Tax Queen.
Hey, today I'm going to talk to you about why you need a business bank account. Whether you're a sole proprietor, a single member LLC, an S Corp, it doesn't matter. You should start your business and then go ahead and open a business bank account. If you're already running your business and you don't already have a business bank account, now's your time, go open it. And really the biggest reason why you're going to do this is to separate your personal and your business finances. So this is important even if you're a sole proprietor operating under your social security number. You can still have a separate account. So even though it might not be business, like labeled by a bank as business, it would still be a separate bank account where all of your finances go through that account, right? So anything related to business, whether it's income or an expense, whether it's paying contractors, paying yourself, it doesn't matter. It would all come out of that separate business bank account. So kind of going on that, a sole proprietor, so there's no registration, you're just operating under your legal name. You don't have any separate registration with the state or the federal or whatever, any licensing necessarily, and you're operating with your social security number, that's fine. Go ahead and open up a second checking account and possibly a savings account that you're going to use just for your business money. So even though it's not labeled as a business account, you know that it's your business account, right? So that's where all your income is going to go through when you send invoices out or you receive checks in the mail. I don't know if anyone does that still. But anyways, that's also where your expenses are going to come out. So when you go to buy things for the business, or when you go to pay for software, we all have expenses to run our business. So the same thing goes for an LLC. So a single member LLC, remember, operates as a sole proprietor, but they usually have an EIN and you have that LLC paperwork that you register with your state. So you're going to take that in to a bank or go online and have to submit that paperwork to open a business bank account. And this is really just, again, tracking your income, tracking your expenses. If you're commingling your funds with your personal bank account, I mean, how can you remember which is which? Income might be slightly easier, but the expenses, I just feel like it gets so confusing. And especially someone who's not tracking it maybe daily or weekly or monthly, if you try to go back 6 months, 9 months, say, oh, was that personal or business? You're not going to remember. So it's really important if you just have it all in a separate account, all of those expenses were related to business. So what do you look for when you're looking for a bank account, okay, for your business? The biggest thing I say to look for is fees. So that's a monthly fees, that's fees to wire money. That's interest earning, overdraft protection. See if that bank offers a credit card that you can go along with your bank account. That's okay if it doesn't, and you can have that in a separate location. That's not a big deal, but just look for all those extra things that you might be looking for. If you're looking to grow your business, because that bank offer loans, can offer you a savings account so you could put some money aside for a big business expense, or just to know that you have a little bit of back, in case you have a slow period. Also, just maybe a savings account to pay taxes, that's fine. So just look for the features that are really important to you. But the biggest one I really stress is the fees, because the banks can really get you on monthly fees, on wire fees. Sometimes they have like a small business bank account and you only allowed 100 transactions in a month, and maybe your business is doing well and has more, and then there's extra fees if you go over that. So just be really careful and cautious when you're opening an account, and make sure that those fees are clear to you. It's okay to have fees, but make sure you understand what they are. So the bank that I recommend is called Bank Novo. It's an online bank. There's no hidden fees. Remember, I was talking about those fees. Make sure you're aware what they are. So this bank has no hidden fees. It has a no minimum balance. It is secure, and it also comes with a debit card, so you can use an ATM anywhere and they will reimburse you the fees for using them. So this is a really great feature. And you can open it online, so you don't have to go to a physical bank. You don't have to trek somewhere. We're all, digital nomads where we're traveling, and it's really important, right, to be able to bank anywhere. So that's the other thing. Bank Novo, you can mobile bank. So there's an app you can use. You can use their website to do all of your banking needs. So just one other thing to keep in mind as you look at banks, make sure they have all the features you need that are online or via a mobile app so that you can make sure you're doing all of your banking properly wherever you are traveling. So as you have a separate bank account, right, how do you pay yourself from the separate bank account? So if you're a Schedule C filer, so that's a sole proprietor or single member LLC is a Schedule C as part of your 1040, you can connect your business account and your personal account, wherever you have your personal checking account to pay your bills. And then you can simply just transfer the money. So that's your owner draws, right? So that's not an expense to the business. You're just drawing so that you can pay your own bills, and you can connect those two accounts. You can take, $1,000, whatever it is, $2,000 every month to pay your bills, and you just transfer it from one bank to another. So it's really simple. If you have your business and your personal account at the same bank, there's usually not even any connection involved. It's usually just select one account and move it to another. So that's really simplified. So if that's important to you, that's a great option to consider. Remember that those owner draws are not an expense. So as a Schedule C sole proprietor filer, the owner draw is not an expense to the business. It's just you taking money out of the business to pay yourself and to pay your bills. So one last thing, just to reiterate or just to go back over, I recommend Bank Novo because it's an online bank and it's really great for those who travel. There's no hidden fees, there's no minimum balance, it's secure, and you get a debit card with no ATM fees. Those are really great options, and a mobile app. Don't forget the mobile app. So for mobile banking, yeah, so just to reiterate, you need to separate your personal and business finances, which is why you need a separate business bank account.
If you're interested in signing up with Bank Novo, if you use my link, you'll get $40 as a bonus for signing up. So what are you waiting for? Get started today.